There's nothing worse than finally seeing your favorite villain on the big screen and then the studio butchers them entirely, and now you have to stomach the fact that you may never see that character in a movie again, or at least at minimum 10 years. Wasted villains make me sick. Take, for instance, Gore the God Butcher. It should have been one of the best things the MCU's ever produced. You have Christian Bale, of all people, playing him. He's inherently a very dark, vicious, and vengeful character. I mean, hence the name God Butcherer. And he could really bring out a very serious side in Thor that we've been needing. And yet, for some goddamn reason, we see him kill only one god at the very beginning of the film. The rest happens off screen. They also make him not that menacing, a bit of a jokey joke, and he's barely in Thor Love and Thunder. One of the biggest fumbles of all time. I still can't believe we got Apocalypse in an X-Men movie played by Oscar Isaac, and it still sucked. Now, while I commend the practicality and makeup that goes along with making this, I need to know who on earth greenlit making Apocalypse like 5'7". It's bad enough they made him a nothing burger character, but taking one of the most towering and imposing Marvel villains of all time and making him Nate Robinson size, I will not accept that. To the 5 people that saw Kraven with me, do y'all remember when they showed Chameleon? This is what I'm talking about. You get one shot with these characters usually, and if you miss, then that character is like shadow banned from movies. Unless you're Doctor Doom, who has enough motion to where they'll fail over and over until they finally get that shit right. Like they really had the '05 Doom be a corporate, sleazy American businessman with electric power. What were they thinking? Then a decade later, they did this. I don't even want to talk about whatever this is. And now, just over a decade from that, the fate of this character now rests in RDJ's hands. No pressure. Kang was a waste in the MCU, not just because of that major situation, but also because they said, I think it would be a great idea to have Ant-Man go over in Kang's first appearance in a movie. Matter of fact, let's have him lose to ants. What the fuck? This is some 2019 WWE Vince McMahon levels of booking. And then on top of him not being really legitimized or taken seriously in the MCU because he lost to Ant-Man, you have the major situation happen, and you decided to have in a post-credit scene all of his variants look like Jonathan Majors, making the possibility of him being recast damn near impossible. I do think they'll bring him back eventually in like a millennia, and when they do, I hope they go the Iron Lad route. It would be very interesting.